In this video I tried 3 different Off-Meta Rell builds and rune paths, so you don't have to. I also made sure they are not too ridiculous, so there is a valid reasoning behind each one of these builds. So let's get into it. The first build is nothing too special. You know, I always go on tangents about Rel's passive being really strong, but it's very hard to use it because of Rel's horrible attack speed. Well, why don't we fix that? So I logged in Rel, selected my Hail of Blades rune page and went into the game with the whole intention of getting as much value from Break the Mold as possible. Spoiler, I didn't pay attention to the passive at all. But that's okay, because Hail of Blades really proved itself in other ways. So I was paired up with a Jhin this game, which proved very useful in helping me whip out these auto attacks. And immediately at level 2 we already beat up Jinx so bad that I'm kind of worried she won't make an appearance in Arcane 2. Followed by this play where we would have killed the other Sonarian? Hold up, give me a second. Where we would have killed the other Saw Knight woman had Jhin not failed daddy. Then after getting ganked and losing a Drake, I finally found myself in a position where Renata could not stop a huge metallic horse jumping on top of her with a simple handshake, and with the assistance of Karthus' next single would pick up another kill. Then after Miss Glask abandoned Jinx in the bot lane, spoiler warning for Arcane 2 by the way, we have another example where Hail of Blades can come in clutch from time to time. One perfectly executed dive later, we find ourselves in the mid lane, where I stole Jin's kill so hard that he had to enter a stasis of clarity and calmness. Wait, what was this game about again? Right, Hail of Blades on Rel. Yeah, sorry, but Hail of Blades didn't really do anything the rest of the game. But I might as well finish the game, right? So let's do this. So I did that, then that, then that, and then we finished. For the second build, I wanted to go a more damage focused route. So I decided to go Mandate this game, combined with other more damage focused items. When making the rune page, I first wanted to go for Glacial Augment because it does synergize with Mandate, but while making it I decided to go for Aftershock in the end, so I could go for Shield Bash and Cheap Shot together for even more damage. In the early game nothing special happened, considering the real fun would start the moment I got some items. That combined with the fact that we had to lane against the Caitlyn board lane made this game very boring early on. But thankfully, after Son decided to int the lane, Piltover came right after and we picked up our first kill. And then of course we took our lead, recalled, bought some items and came back to lane with a solid lead. Wait, hey, cut the clip! Anyways, as part was going around the map being useful, I sat in this exact brush for a whole minute, looking back at my past mistakes, where I didn't make the decision to go for Hex Flash. Then after this fight, which was way too close for my liking, and this insanely precise crashdown, I finally gathered enough material to craft myself an Imperial Mandate. And just a bit later, I already unleashed the wrath of the Mandate onto the enemies and absolutely demolished their souls. Sorry about that. Then the following teamfight convinced me that the build is absolutely busted and should not be spread around carelessly. I'm not even kidding about that one, by the way. It's super broken, don't build it. Right after finishing my second item, Demonic Embrace, I witnessed my AD carry 1v1ing the enemy assassin. Yeah, ADCs really are weak those days. These poor little AD carries. Then, after losing 2/3 of my HP bar because I didn't look at my champion, we absolutely run over their bot lane, where I'm pretty sure I did a lot of damage and we closed out the game. For the final build, I wanted to stack as many max HP as possible to get a huge crashdown shield. So I did what every sane person would do and selected Grasp of the Undying. I planned to buy a 3200 gold item as a support in Heartsteel. Seems pretty reasonable to me, to be honest. And let's say it like that, it worked surprisingly well. So I started this lane like every other lane. I engaged level 1 to get... hell nah! We actually survived, lol. After that, nothing really happened in lane. We just pushed the wave back and forth a bit. So I decided to gank mid. And I actually picked up a kill for myself, which really helped in getting Heartsteel a bit earlier. A bit later, this teamfight happened, which was super chaotic, but we managed to win it. And I even ended it with a style ignite kill on Syndra right here. And thanks to that fight, I managed to buy Heartsteel in minute 16, which is a pretty decent time if you ask me. Oh, Aatrox got a kill. Ah, I'm sure it will not have too much impact on the later stages of the game. No worries. I'm sure we can handle this. You thought I was going to cut to the delete screen right now, didn't you? Nope! At the next teamfight, we took down the raid boss Aatrox pretty easily, and we started an insane comeback. In all those fights, I started to gain a shit ton of gold. And I'm not lying when I say this, I have never felt more like a unit as Rel than in this game. I literally was a one-man army. We won fight after fight. And with that build, I finally was able to tank stuff. Plus, thanks to the Heartsteel, I also did a decent amount of damage actually. Look, I made a cool play on this Morgana right here. But yeah, this build is very fun if you get to these items. I mean, look at this for example. I literally am the last one alive and I basically solo killed the Syndra. I could show you some more teamfights now, but it actually was very one-sided. I was a never dying tank, doing the most, and at the end I looked like this. Would you start a fight with this? I don't think so. Then we won one more fight and ended the game. Alright, I hope you liked this video. I changed the style of the videos up a bit. Of course, this one is less educational and more entertaining. At least I hope it was entertaining. Anyways, see you all in the next one.